Well, hello. Coming to you from my hotel room, and today was just one of those emotional roller coasters for me. I don't know what it is about India, but wow. So today I did something that was something I never thought I would have to do, and that was to go to the home of my dear friend from India, Ezra. And I managed to meet his family, and they were so happy to see me. But of course, we share this real sadness. I was so happy to see them, but there's this sadness beneath it all because Ezra's not there. And so there was tears and weeping, and because of the language barrier too, there were just times of just silence where nobody said anything. But we all realized what happened was quite, heart-wrenching for the family. Ezra had 2 strokes, and that's what killed him. And his mother had died not long before that during the pandemic. And so they told me within the space of a year that, as they said, the Lord took the mum and the Lord took Ezra. So that's the wording they used. Just devastating. So of course, I wasn't actually planning to see them tonight, but I wanted to see them as soon as possible. And so a couple of friends actually managed to get through on the phone, and we had been trying for a couple of days to get through on the phone and not succeeding. No one picked the phone up. But today, my friend Augustine said that a little child picked up the phone and then put on a woman, and the woman said that she was Ezra's wife. So I was actually shopping at the time, and his wife took me shopping. His wife Celine took me shopping, and then we came back to the car, and he said, I just spoke to Tenny. And I know my heart jumped because I thought, oh wow, I can go and see them. And so he actually put her on the speakerphone, and she just said hello. And actually, her English is better and better than I remember. So she was able to talk to me a little in English. And yeah, of course, saying that she's so sad about the situation of losing her husband, and especially for the 3 girls. They keep asking, where's daddy? Where's daddy? And how do you explain that? So then we drove straight. I asked my friends, could I please go tonight? And they were so kind to take me there, because actually by this time it's like 9 o'clock at night or something like that. So we went there, and incredibly emotional to see them. And I find it hard to speak because I didn't know what to say. And also, the other thing that culturally, like in Australia, probably we would be hugging people, but I'm not quite sure about, it's not always appropriate to do that in India. So, we kind of just spent a lot of time together in silence. So anyway, they invited me in, they gave me some Coca-Cola, which the family always, every time I visited that place, the family always brought out whatever gifts of food and drinks. And I always feel embarrassed because I don't really drink Coke. So they always bring me Coke, and I drink a little sip and put it back, and probably there's all this Coke that's going to waste. But it's definitely just a sign of their giving nature that they always did that for me. So it was just such a precious time to spend with all of them, with his sisters, his brother-in-law, brother-in-laws, brothers-in-law, maybe, and his father as well. So it was just a special time, like totally mentally overwhelming for me, because I just say every time I come to India, it's just so emotional. There's so much happening, and it's just wow. And I think maybe also there's the issue of like jet lag, and also you're in a different culture and everything's new, and so I just find it so emotional, and I feel like bursting into tears, but I try to restrain myself. So in the end, I didn't get my dosa today because they were taking so long to make it, and then my friends had come to take me shopping initially, and so my friend said, no, he can have dosa at 9 o'clock when he comes back to the hotel, but I didn't come back to the hotel at 9 because I went to see Ezra's family, and so I never got to eat my dosa. But fortunately the kitchen was open, so I just went in and had some very delicious food down there. But I was sitting at the table by myself and reflecting on everything, and just feeling like, felt like my head was just so heavy, and I had to hold it. Just had to hold my head because of the weight of all the emotion I'm feeling as well, with 3 little girls who don't know where their daddy is. Or, I mean, it's hard to explain to young children. Why has this happened? Where's daddy? And as all of them said, daddy was the backbone. One of the brothers-in-law said to me, he was our backbone, and now he's gone. And also their mum, she was another foundation of that family. So they wanted to show me their home. They took me into their home. I really didn't want to leave. I didn't want to say goodbye because I wanted to stay with them more. So I'm hoping maybe I can see them a little bit more, because we really share this incredible bond through Ezra. And I know some of you guys who watch this actually know Ezra. What an incredible guy. So, from an emotionally drained Jason in a hotel room in Chennai, India, I hope you're well wherever you are. I love you heaps, and I'll try to keep giving you more updates. Thank you for spending a little time with me, and I will see you later.
அவங்க ஆஸ்திரேலியாவிலேருந்து இங்கே வந்திருக்காங்களா டாடி இல்லாமன்ட்டு அவங்க ரொம்ப ரொம்ப அந்த சந்தோஷத்தை பார்க்கும்போது எனக்கு ரொம்ப மனசு உடைஞ்சிருச்சு. Thank you so much, brother.
I remember how excited he was when he was telling me about marrying you. He was so excited.
உங்களுக்கு கல்யாணம் பண்ண போறேன்னு சொல்லி எதிரா சொன்னதெல்லாம் ஞாபகப்படுறாங்க. அவங்களுக்கு he is remembering the time when he said getting married to you. உங்களுக்கு கல்யாணம் ஆக போகுது, உங்களை கல்யாணம் பண்ண போறேன்னு சொல்லி அவங்ககிட்ட சொன்னதை அவங்க ஞாபகப்படுறதெல்லாம் யோசிக்கிறாங்க.
So proud. He was so proud. So proud to have you. He was so proud, and he said this to me. He thought you were God's gift.
Wow.
Yeah.
ஆண்டவருடைய gift நீங்க எதிராக்குன்னு சொல்லி எனக்கு கிடைச்ச gift அவங்க is the gift.
Yeah.
அதான் அவங்க சொன்னாங்க, எதிரா said you are God's gift.
Yeah.
நீங்க தான் ஆண்டவர் வந்து எதிரா கொடுத்த gift. சொன்னாங்க.
Yeah.
Really has loved your husband.
Yeah. How is your health? Health.
ஹெல்த் நல்லா இருக்குமா உடம்பு நல்லா இருக்கும்
Health. Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, really. Because
I'm very good.
when I was here last time, you were a bit sick.
Sick?
போன தடவை சிக்காக இருந்தீங்க
Yes, yes.
Is it okay now?
நல்லா தெரியும்
நான் நினைக்கும் போதெல்லாம் அந்த உடம்பு வீக்னஸ் ஆயிடும்.
that
அவங்க
emotional
இல்லைங்களா?
trauma of
அவங்க
losing him.
எப்பவுமே அவங்க கூட தான் எனக்கு எல்லாமே அவங்க தான்.
He is everything, so I was always with him. So losing him was big problem.
இவங்க சொல்லுவாங்க எப்பவுமே ஏன் மம்மி சோகமா இருக்கீங்க நீங்க சிரிச்சிட்டு இருந்தா தானே எனக்கு ஹாப்பியா
Children are
இருக்கும்
asking why are you always sad?
சொல்லுவாங்க.
If you smile and be happy, only we can be also why are you always sad?